Welcome to our channel. Today we are going to discuss about the first chapter, Nature and Significance of Management of Class 12th Business Studies. The topic is the levels of the management. We are going to discuss in a very simple way what are the levels of management required in any organization. There are 3 levels in the organization. One by one, we will be discussing it. So please stay with us at the end of the video. What are the levels of management? If the questions ask, what are the levels of management, then you have to answer it. Every individual in the organizational hierarchy is responsible for the successful completion of a particular task. So, to be able to fulfill that responsibility, he is assigned the authority or the right to take any decisions. This authority and responsibility relationship binds the individuals as the superiors and the subordinates. Superiors are those persons who are the boss in the organization, under which there are many employees are working, and subordinates are the people who are working under the superiors who are the employees in any organization. It gives rise to the different levels of management in an organization. So that's why here the levels of management arises. Levels of management can be called as the organizational hierarchy. There are 3 levels: top level, middle level, and the lower level. So firstly, we are going to discuss about the top management. Top management includes the senior most executives of the organization. For example, Chief Operating Officer, Chief Executive Officer, Chief Marketing Officer, Chief Financial Officer, Managing Director, Chairman, President, Vice President. These all persons come under the top management level. And the question can be asked like this: if this person is working as a Chief Operating Officer in XYZ Limited, then at which level he is working? Explain the level of the management. So you have to answer it that the Chief Operating Officer is working at the top level management. So, and then explain its functions, what they are performing in an organization. So the functions are, there are various functions which the top level management are going to perform. Firstly, they formulate the overall organizational goals and strategies for the achievement of the target. Secondly, the activities of the different departments. They coordinate according to the overall objectives of the organization. Thirdly, they are responsible for the welfare and the survival of the organization. Top level managers are responsible for the welfare of the entire organization. Fourthly, they analyze the business environment. It is very important to analyze the business environment and its implications for the survival of the firm, for the organization, because business environment is very much uncertain. So it is very important for them to analyze whether they will be going to survive in the longer run or not. Next is to They are responsible for all the activities of the business and its impact on the society. Whether the activities which they are performing in an organization, what impact it creates on the society. These activities must be analyzed by the top level managers. So, thus, the job of the top management is very complex and stressful, demanding long hours and commitment to the organization because they are the main persons who are running the organization. Next is the middle level management. Middle level management is the link between the top level and the lower level management. It can be called as it consists of the divisional and the departmental heads. So, the persons which includes in the middle level management are explained. Number one is human resource manager, production manager, marketing manager, finance manager, operations manager, plant superintendent, regional manager, and divisional manager. These all persons are working under the middle level management. They are the subordinate to the top managers and superior to the first line managers. I have already told you about the subordinate and the superiors. So, thus, they act as a link between the top management and the lower management, which is called as the supervisory management also. So, what functions they will be performed in any organization which we are discussing right now. So, the main task of the middle management is to carry out the plans formulated by the top management. The top managers are formulating some plans for the entire organization. So, for that plans, the middle management has to perform some activities. Like what? For example, they have to interpret the policies framed by the top management. The policies the top managements are framing, they have to interpret to the departments at the same level. Second is they ensure that their department has the necessary personnel. Personnel is what? The persons working together in an organization. The employees, the colleagues whom we are working together. So, middle level management has to ensure that every department has the necessary personnel, necessary persons are working there. There will be no shortage of the persons in any organization so that the organization's work will be suffered. Third is they assign the necessary duties and responsibilities to them. Whom they assign the necessary duties and responsibilities? The person working at the lower level. So they assign the necessary duties and responsibilities to the lower level people so that they can perform well. And they also motivate them for the higher productivity to increase the production. The employees must be motivated to achieve the desired objectives. Last but not the least, they have to cooperate with the other departments also for the smooth functioning of the organization. For the smoothing, for the betterment of the organization, they have to cooperate with the other departments also so that nobody will get confused of the work. The plans drawn by the top management is limited to their authority and responsibility the supervisors are performing. And secondly, the supervisory management interact with the actual workforce they are working with and pass on the instructions which the middle management has conveyed them to the workers. Third is they have to maintain the safety standards for the workers and also look after the efforts of the workers, like which quality of output they are going to maintain. There will be minimization of the materials and wastage of materials. So these all are the functions which the lower level management has to perform. Next is they have to look after about the quality and the quantity of the output, which depends upon the hard labor, discipline, and the loyalty of the operating personnel. So they have to look after this also. And what next is the workers' grievances, the workers' problems, they have to taken out so that they can solve their problems in the organization to maintain the discipline among the workers. And they also represent the workers' problems and grievances before the management so that the workers will not create any conflict in the organization and the discipline is to be maintained throughout the organization. So these all are the levels of management which I have explained you in a very easy manner. So please like our video and share this with your friends. Subscribe our channel, press the bell icon so that next video updation will be there in your notification. Stay tuned, stay with us to get the next video on very interesting topic. Thank you.